what's up? Going on a camping trip. It's Friday, Good Friday. We got today off. Gonna go on a 2-night camping trip, Friday night, Saturday night. Come back on Sunday night. Got 4 dogs with me. Hopefully we won't see any snow or mud. Just got this cooler. I've had a Stanley for 5 years. So this is the beef for my dogs. And then you got a little can opener, or a little bottle opener here. Nice. This thing was 89 bucks. It's got the thick insulation. It's got these nice little Yeti type straps here. Hey, buddy. This is Lucky right here. Hey, Luck. Hey, buddy. What's going on, big guy? What's going on? And this is Rio over here. Hey, Rio, buddy. Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. These two are yearlings, so they're goofballs. It's around 5:39. Gonna do a little snack here before I start setting up my tent. Building a fire pit. Check this out. This is human activity right here. Saw cut right here. This is juniper. This is an old cattle water area. They dug this out. This fills it with water naturally. You can see there's a lot of different vegetation here. Like this is willow. Get out of here. This boneyard over here. Bones everywhere. This is a cow, I think. Maybe a horse. But old. Definitely petrified. So this is definitely a horse. This was a wild horse. See how slender it is? This is a tent. It's not too windy, so I'm gonna set it up for the dogs. Can't have 4 dogs in the truck, so I have a crate also, because I have 2 young dogs with me, 2 yearlings. Hi, buddy. Good boy. So good boy. So good boy. All right, this is an Ozark Trail, 4-person. Already had a rip here. Looks like it's good nylon though. Didn't rip totally. The vestibule, the tent fly there, whatever that thing is called. What a pain in the balls to put that thing on. I think I'm just gonna go with the spine here and call it. Maybe throw a blanket on top of this thing, because that vestibule, wow, what a fuck fest with it. 2 cheeseburgers and some spinach with cheese. Cooking with the fire. Full moon is gonna come up, but it has not come up yet, so it's around 9:30. Taking my time, eating dinner now. Good morning. Making breakfast here. Gonna have a breakfast burrito, which is cool because I just take all this stuff, put it in a burrito. Doesn't have to be too pretty. Gonna plate my burrito here. Might be a 2 burrito breakfast. Buy one, get one. I just had a 2-for-1 sausage burrito at McDonald's yesterday. I was in a rush. I had to go to Walmart yesterday in the morning. So I was like, I'm gonna get McDonald's. And it tasted good, but man, my stomach was hurting like 4 or 5 hours later. That McDonald's, man, it tastes good, but it looks good, but once it gets in your system, it's not that good. So anyway, so what I got here is potato. That was the first item in the pan with some oil and water. Just flash fried it, and then I added water to let it cook. And then we got some spinach, a little bit of Colby Jack cheese, bacon, and some eggs. And I'm gonna have some salsa too with the burrito and some coffee. Burrito served. Gonna do a bunch of section hikes here. Gonna go half hour on this road and then go off trail for half hour. July 1993 on this side. 1993. Where were you in 1993? Looks inconspicuous, but I think this is a rock house here. Yep, old rock house here. Very old. But definitely has a high vantage point right here. So that's that one. And right over here, we got a dead one. Juniper is evergreen, so if it's alive, it'll be green. You can see this thing is dead. But look at that trunk. I would guess that to be like 150, somewhere around there. If you had something to cut this, which is a hell of a cut through juniper, because that is some thick juniper. Hearing some dirt bikes in the valley. They can get up to me here for sure, but I thought they will. Pretty remote up here. Look at this right here. It's a hedgehog cactus. Largest one I've ever seen. Dogs know to stay away from cactus because they're desert dogs. This has similar consistency to kiwi and cucumber, but you need a good pair of tongs and a machete to work it, to work the needles off, because you see there's a lot of needles, but it's like 30-40 kiwis right here, 30-40 cucumbers. First bloom right here. Not sure what that is. I guess it's sage, but I'll snap a picture, see what my app says. But beautiful, look at that. Honestly, having a good time. Lucky, come here, buddy. Good boys. Good job, Rio. Good job, boys. Good job, boys. Good boys, good boys, good boys. Go play, go play, go play. Good job. All right, look at that up there. Looks like a lot of overhang. That would be where I would shelter if there was a monsoon or it was a winter storm. So we're gonna go up there and take a look. Everything else is pretty ragged here, so that would be the only spot that you can shelter here. What do you got there, buddy? What do you got? What's in there? What's in there, bub? What do you got, buddy? These dogs are pretty wild, man. This Aussie just ran down the canyon, ran back up. He's feeling it though. So look at these caves here. Definitely a good place to shelter. Right in there. Good place to den. I bet you there's bones in there for sure. Look at that. That's real nice over there. Looks safe. Look at that. Hey, buddy. Watch out. Watch out, boys. Out of the way. Definitely a good windbreak in here. I don't see it too denned up though. What do you think, Chip? A lot of times you'll get up here, it'll be real sketchy. In the sketchiest part of the rock, that's where the cliff house is. Look at that. How pretty that is. That's sandstone. Being carved by the wind, the elements. Check this out. This is definitely a nice little spot here. If you build a fire pit, these rocks will trap the heat. Look at that. This old gate, it's notched right here, and then 45 cut and toe-nailed. This is called a stag. My hiking pole, and it has the V in it. So I just hang my pack on it. Get some smart water. Charge up my phone. Versus dropping my pack every time. Nice feature of the hiking pole, this V. Or it's called a stag officially. Old camp spot right here. Always interesting to see. I camped before. This was the pit I built. Still holding it up. Nice. Look at that, even a lot of the charcoal remained. This charcoal to dry your hands. Just gonna put it on my hiking pole. Hands get real dry. Your hands get dirty, but it's just charcoal, so. Chip's found something. What you got, Chip? Well, good thing is I didn't leave a trace. No garbage, no plastic, no nothing. The only thing I left was that campfire pit. See, now we have the charcoal in here. My hand already feels better. I mean, it looks like that, but it's not dry. All right, up here on the canyon wall, just watered up the dogs, dumped some water on their head. Interesting to see what that slab is right there. I'm gonna traverse this canyon here. Look at this. September 16th, 1997. I was a freshman in high school. It's weird, man. This is where all those kids' shoes are. Amazing how well preserved even a newspaper is. Yeah, I'm definitely hitting the strange button here. What do you guys think? Is it a kid grave? Look at this old antler. It's out of antler season, so you can't take antlers. But if you find a cool one, you could GPS mark it and then take it back in season. But this one here, fairly petrified. What you can do is just sand it and then turn it into like a handle. But you'd have to sand a bunch of it off because it's brittle. Alright, so I got cliffed out here. You can see how big these cliffs are. But this section right here, boom, access. Dogs are getting tired, so go back to camp, water up, take a snack. This is another spot. I've camped here. This is a pit I made. I'm just gonna put some charcoal on my hiking pole. That really helped. Earlier in the day, yeah, it almost feels like chalk. This charcoal here, very good on the hands. So this is my campfire here. There's some kind of powwow going on in that valley. They've been banging that drum all weekend. Anyway, I'm just taking it slow here. Listening to some Howard Stern. The Artie years. Yeah, this is almost like chalk, just black in color instead of white. You can see how it penetrates the wood very nicely. Does that to my skin, I think, too. You can also take this if you have a stomach ache. Charcoal tea, something like that. Yeah, my feet are starting to feel it for sure. It's around 4:30. We've been hiking about 6.5 hours today, something like that. Gotta get my feet back. Lots of different areas around here that outcrop. So I'm just off trail hiking. Look, come here. Section. Do the rim of that canyon and come back. Nothing too crazy. Got 2 yearlings with me. First real day out. Look at this, there was a fire here, which is super rare. And then right away you see human activity. This was a human caused fire. Broken bottle. Look at that. All kinds of geologic activity here. I forget what this is called, but it's almost like a coral, like a rock coral. I think it's some kind of chemical, but I forget what it's called. You can see it here too. This is real brittle. Happy Easter. It's officially Easter Sunday here. Forgot the butter for the bagels, so we got some cheese in the bagels. Got some Polish style kielbasa here. This is from Texas. Roasted over the fire. 2 hard-boiled eggs, some cucumber, and some coffee. Happy Easter, sweetheart. Good boy. Alright, I'm gonna start packing up here. This was the tent for the dogs. For the 2 young dogs. Had a dog bed and a crate. Worked out well. So the rain fly, the thing that goes over this mesh, was total shit. So I put it underneath. So for future reference, I think I would just take a tarp instead of fucking with that shitty material. Because it was literally 15 minutes and I got nowhere. You can see I've spiked stuff with pry bars. But this thing held out well, so fine with it. Hiking it up here. I'm on GPS. This is actually rare. This is a old growth juniper forest and pinyon pine forest. Very rarely do these trees get up this high. So this is almost like old growth. They've been here for a long time. Very pretty, lots of shade here too. This is rare desert territory where you have a lot of tall junipers. Really old one, but a really good size one. You can shave this all down, sand it down. Still have a nice like grip handle, this spike. That's it right there.